Hello, artists. Yeah, I know I'm just like randomly appearing again, like after a month or so. But in today's video, I am going to be drawing your OCs to celebrate um 800 subscribers, and this is a big accomplishment and I'm really happy to get this far. And I just wanted to say thank you guys all so much for subscribing to this channel. So yeah, I'm going to be drawing 4 of your guys' OCs, and you guys were all very nice to submit them. So anyways, let's get started on drawing the first OC. I am not going to be saying the name of the person who submitted the OC. This OC's name is Madeline Yuki. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. Madeline also goes by Maddie for short. She is Japanese American, 10 years old, and is a Catholic. She likes playing card games with her classmates and eating melon flavored ice cream popsicles. That actually sounds pretty good. Her birthday is on November 26th. I literally love the design of this character. Like, look at it, it's so cute. I just love the color scheme and everything, and I had to include this character. There was like no way I was not going to include her in this video. I did the sketch and inking beforehand because it's kind of boring watching me sketch and ink. I am on the coloring now, which is my favorite part. I always do the skin first because I don't know, it feels like it's the right order to color in doing the skin first. Anyway, I had a lot of fun coloring in the skin because I hadn't done it in a while. It's been a while since I've colored a piece, so this was relaxing to do. For the pose of this character, since the description said Maddie likes playing cards, I decided to have her holding up some cards as if she was playing a card game. I thought this pose was really cute, and I just really liked how it came out. I couldn't find any reference pictures of it, so I just decided to take a picture of myself, and it actually worked really well to get this position. I was really worried about how the hand position was for when she was supposed to be holding the cards, but I ended up figuring it out. And as I said earlier, I think it looks really cute. Maddie has black hair, so when I was getting into the black hair, I was kind of worried because I usually draw my eyebrows above the hair. I know that's not how it works in real life, but that's just usually how I draw them. But I was worried because when I'm drawing black hair, it might cover up the eyebrows and then it'll look like she doesn't really have any eyebrows. So I tried my best to avoid eyebrows with the black, and actually for the black, I used a really dark gray, and it actually looked surprisingly like black. I only used black just slightly because I didn't really have too much black markers because it was kind of drying out already. I really am pleased with how the hair came out. I was worried that it wasn't going to turn out how I wanted it to, but it actually turned out pretty good in the end. Okay, so I know this is a really sudden skip. All of a sudden, all the clothes are colored in. Well, there is an explanation for that. I didn't want it to turn out this way, but the file that showed where the clothes was being colored got corrupted. So yeah, but that's how the clothes turned out. Now I am going to be working on the jean skirt that was shown in the picture. I was honestly surprised how well the colors on the jean skirt I put matched the colors that were sent to me in the drawing. I did not think that they would match that well since I'm pretty sure the drawing that was sent to me was done in watercolor, but it actually turned out looking pretty decent. It was really fun coloring just this little part because the blending actually went really smooth there. After I finish the jean skirt, I am going to go ahead and start on the highlights, which is easily one of my favorite parts. I especially love doing highlights around the eyes because it just gives them more life. I don't want my eyes to be lifeless, and it just bugs me when I don't put highlights in the eyes. Like, yeah, there has to be highlights in the eyes. I've stopped putting highlights on the clothes because that's kind of weird unless they have like a shiny type of material, like silk, I think. So yeah, now I just made a habit of putting it on the eyes, a bit on the skin, and the hair. The very last thing I have to do is make a background. I'm not very good at making backgrounds. I haven't been practicing making backgrounds, so all I did was make a bubbly type of background. I don't know what you would call this type of background, but it looked really cute, and I think the color went good with the colors that were on Maddie. And after this is all done, I put my name, and that's about it for this drawing. So here is the finished drawing. I want to say thank you to the person who submitted Maddie. She was so much fun to draw, and I really loved her character design. Now I am going to move on to the next OC. From now on, I'm not going to be saying the names of any of the people who submitted these OCs for privacy reasons. This next OC is named Amelia. Amelia is a pianist in the band Wonder Revolution, and she loves eating anything that's sweet. She also likes watching anime, but not a lot. So, when I saw this OC, I thought it was so cute. Like, I just loved how simple the design was, but it really made an impact. I also loved her purple eyes. I wasn't exactly positive how old Amelia was supposed to be, so I made her a teenager, and I think this really suits her. I went ahead and did the sketch and the inking so I could get started on the coloring. Since the description said Amelia likes sweets, I decided to have her holding some ice cream on a breezy day. I really liked how this looked. One of my files got corrupted, so you didn't get to see me color the main part of the skin, but you do get to see me do the shading. I was really worried how the mouth was gonna turn out when I had inked it, cause once you ink something, you can't really go back. So when I inked the mouth, I'm like, I really don't like how this looks. But I'm stuck with this mouth, so now I have to work with it. I think after I colored it in, it made the mouth look much better. After I added the blush, I started to do the eyes. So, in the picture, Amelia has purple eyes, so I tried to copy that color. I don't have that many purples, so it was kind of hard for me to get the color right on, but I guess I found one that was close enough. Now we're moving on to the hair. I hardly ever draw people with blonde hair, so this was refreshing to do. I didn't really have too many pale yellows, so it was kind of tricky trying to find the colors, but in the end, I think I found one that was right. I feel like I didn't do enough shading considering that I didn't use that much dark yellow. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Does this hair look properly shaded? I'm not really sure. I want to get better at doing hair. I feel like I just do the same styles over and over again, and I just want to learn new hairstyles. to draw. I feel like my hairstyles are too stiff and they need to be, I don't know, more flowy and like free. It's strange. I just feel like I just do straight hair, and when I do curly hair, it just feels too stiff. So, if there are any tips, it would be nice to tell me what I could do. Now we're going to move on to the dress. The color I'm using for this dress is not exactly the same as the one that was used in the drawing, but I kind of had to work with it. I tried to use other colors to make it look more pink, and I'm not really sure if that worked. Other than that, I made creases on the clothes to make it more realistic. Not really sure if that worked, but it was still really fun to do. It was really fun to draw Amelia overall, and once I'm done with the dress, I am going to get started on the background. So I might as well talk about it, but I haven't really been posting that much. I say I'm going to post, but I never end up doing it. I mean, it is a new year, so I'm gonna try to post more often. I say that a lot, but I'm really gonna try. I haven't been doing much drawing on camera, so that's gonna be a little bit difficult to get back into the routine. But I do look forward to posting more this year. And hopefully, I reach 1,000 subscribers, which has been my goal for a very long time. After I do the highlights, I am now going to start working on the background. Just like the last drawing, I am adding a strange, like cloudy, bubbly type of background, and I chose the color blue for it because I thought it complemented well with the orangish pink I used. I end up adding another blue to blend with the lighter blue just to make the background pop a little bit more. Other than the background, I just add my name and I am done with the OC. Here is the finished drawing. I had a lot of fun drawing Amelia, and I loved her simplistic but cute design. I had a lot of fun doing the dress and the hair. Now that we're done with this OC, it's time to move on to the next OC. I decided to put the two remaining OCs on one page to save time and space. The OC I am coloring right now is named May. May is 15 years old. Her favorite color is yellow and she is an extrovert. She loves photography and adventures. Her birthday is on July 16th. So I just wanted to say this character is absolutely precious. I love how the light blue and the yellow complement each other, and I just love how she has a big personality. At least that's what I get from her. I decided to have her, I don't know, just looking very excited and happy because I thought this would suit her personality. Since this was a smaller drawing, it was really easy for me to do everything. Again, this one has black hair, so it was a little tricky for me to um, get the eyebrows to show, but it ended up working in the end. I had a lot of fun coloring in the skin and doing her blue eyes. I also loved doing her outfit. It was so much fun. I hardly ever do characters with like the combination of light blue and yellow. So it was really it was a new experience for me to color with those colors and I really enjoyed it. After I finish coloring the cap, then I move on to the shirt. Also, don't ask me why I drew a cup. Um, I don't know. I just felt like drawing a cup. It's not related to any of these characters. I just felt like drawing a mug, like, I don't know, coffee or something like that. After finishing all the coloring, then I move on to the highlights. Doing the highlights was fairly easy since this was a smaller piece, and I really enjoyed doing it. After the highlights, I move on to the background. For the background, I just added some, I don't know what you would call it, but I added thick lines to represent excitement, and I really like how that turned out. After I did that, I added May's name at the bottom in blocky letters, and I think that turned out super cute. I also decided to add a gradient to the block letters. So after that's done, I just added my name and we are done. Here is the finished drawing. I had a lot of fun drawing May and I really enjoyed her character design. Thank you to the person who submitted this OC. Now it is time to move on to the final OC. The final OC's name is Efsa. I accidentally put Elsa because I accidentally misread the name, but her actual name is Efsa. So, Efsa likes to play the violin and is also an artist. I really liked the character design and I really wanted to draw it because it has a bunch of warm browns and just a small bit of pink, and I really liked that, so I really wanted to draw it. It was a lot of fun to make the pose. So in the drawing, she is supposed to be wearing her headphones on her head, but I couldn't really fit them on. I couldn't really draw them on her head. So instead, I decided to put her sunglasses on her head, and she has her headphones around her neck. And since she plays the violin, I thought it would be cool to add her violin case on the back. Doing the glasses was simple for me since all I had to do was use light grays. And for the hair, it was easy to do. I just used a dark brown and I used a lighter brown to give it lighting. I want to practice shading hair. I've seen people shade their hair like in the reflection of the hair has shows different colors, and I thought that would be really cool. I did not add that in this piece though, but maybe in future pieces I will work more on reflectiveness of the hair, because that's something I want to improve on this year, is just like changing a few things to my art style and um, making it better than it was before. After I finished coloring the hair, I added some details to the headphones and then I went to color in the shirt. What I mean by shirt is the sweater type of shirt that is covering the actual shirt. So the color of the sweater type of shirt kind of matched the color of the headphones, so I wasn't really sure how that was going to work out, but it ended up working just fine. The color I was using was not exactly the most accurate to the one that was used in the drawing, but it was the best I could do. I am so glad to be able to post another video. It took me a really long time to edit, but also to have the motivation to draw because if you didn't notice, my nail polish kind of changes from nail polish to no nail polish. That's because this was recorded over several days. And sometimes I just didn't feel like editing or drawing, so that's why this video has taken a really long time to get out there. Also, I just realized this is the first video I've posted of the year, other than a shorts video I did. So I'm really happy about that. Hopefully, as I said earlier, hopefully I get to post more. Doing the pants was pretty easy since all I had to do was use a very dark gray. It's not exactly black, but it is a very, very dark gray. Very close to black. And then I used a lighter gray to get the pockets to actually show. Then I added the stripe and I did her nails. I kind of messed up on the nails, so I kind of had to go back and put white out on it. And then I work on the violin. Doing the violin was really easy. All I had to do was use a very, very dark gray, almost black, and use a lighter gray and blend those together. Now I'm going to add a couple more details such as shadows and highlights. I am also going to be working on the coloring of the letters. Here is where I changed the name from Elsa to Efsa. Yeah, I don't know how I messed that up, but I ended up getting that back to normal. After I do the letters, then I work on the background. For the background, I use a pink bubbly background like what I did with the other drawings. I don't know, I just felt like it worked for these drawings. It was a lot of fun doing the coloring, the sketching, and the inking for this drawing because I really liked the design. After the background is done, I just add my name, and that's pretty much it for this piece. I forgot at this part, I am also adding highlights. I cannot do a drawing without adding highlights. It's something I like doing. Once we are done with the highlights, we are done for this drawing. So here is the finished drawing. I really liked coloring and drawing this character. I think Efsa is super cute, and thanks to the person who submitted this character because I really enjoyed drawing her. So I felt this page was kind of blank except for the two characters, so I decided to go ahead and fill it up with just like some random doodles. I really like how this turned out, and I hope you enjoy this little segment. So here are all the finished drawings. I know I said this a lot, but thank you to everyone who submitted their OCs. This video would have not been possible without you. And also, thank you for getting me to 800 subscribers. It is a big accomplishment, and I couldn't have done it without all your support. Hopefully, in the future, I'll be able to post more, and possibly I could do more of these Drawing Your OCs videos. Would you like to see more? Let me know in the comments. If you're not already, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for watching and have a great day or night. Bye!